You know, I made this pact between myself and the Lord that if I didn't hit 285, I would not take my hoodie off at the gym. And for months, I couldn't do it. Like, I hit 275, but for whatever reason, I couldn't hit 285. And I tried and I tried and I tried, and I kept failing over and over and over and over and over again. Until one day, a couple months later, I finally got it. And I got a split second of joy. And then my mind ran blank and my heart grew heavy. And then I realized, vanities of vanities. I've been chasing vanity. When you become strong, you become weak. Because you can think that you do it yourself. When you become intelligent, you become dumb. The wisdom of the world is foolishness to the Lord. When the Lord turned them over in Romans, they believed themselves to be wise, but they were becoming foolish and their heart darkened. It doesn't matter the philosophies of the world. It matters the word of God. Instead of chasing vanity, chase the Lord with all your might, with all your strength. It says there's no one righteous, no, not one. Come to the end of yourself. The end of yourself. When you lose all hope in yourself, that's when you hope in the Lord. I have no hope in myself. I have no hope of righteousness in myself. I long for the Lord. And it's because I've realized how weak I really am. How unrighteous I am. How detestable I am. But you know who's not the great I am? He's holy and he's righteous. And he spared me from his wrath and gave me mercy. You know, people say you're like the boy who cried wolf. I'd be crying wolf if it wasn't real. But it is. So my heart grows heavy when I talk about my Lord because he saved me. And it's just like, how do I explain this to you? You're dead. You're dead. Realize that you're dead. Wake up. You know, I remember when I was in high school, I'd listen to this song and it'd be like, wake up. They don't know that they're dead. And it's like, now that I've seen life, how can I go back to death? It's disgusting and it's vile and it's abhorrent. But my flesh wants it, so I'm in a dichotomy, constantly fighting myself. So then my friends, when I go to the gym with them, and they're like, Brian, why do you work out this way? I tell them I'm fighting an enemy day and night. So I have no other option. He bore that cross for me. This is the least I can do to break my flesh. Oh, Lord.